Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm tackling my daughter's rooms. One is 2, almost 3, and the other is 7. I'll be cleaning, organizing, and hopefully giving you all some much needed cleaning motivation. So if you need a little push to tidy up your own space, grab your cleaning supplies and let's do this together. I'm starting in my 2-year-old's room. I love to open up the blinds first. It just feels so much warmer in the room and gives me a little motivation, especially when it's January and freezing cold out. We just switched her to a big girl bed. I was kind of nervous about it. She is my 3rd kid, but thankfully it went really well. I love this bedding from Target. It's just so bright and colorful. She loves it too. Her room really isn't too big of a mess, but I'm just tidying it up and going through a few things. She had random books piled up in this bucket, so I'm going through it, and I'm also making a pile of books that I want to keep and books that I want to donate. Her books just get thrown on her shelf, so I'm going to straighten these out so it just looks a little bit better. Next, I'm going to clean above her bookshelf. I found these clear acrylic shelves from Amazon. They were really inexpensive and they just add such a cute touch to her room. I usually try to put books that go along with the season or holiday on them. I don't have too many Valentine's Day books, so I just picked ones that have red and pink colors in them. I also made this heart banner last year for her room. It was a really fun DIY project. I have a different YouTube channel that I made it on, so I can link that down in the description box. Next, I'm going to tidy up her closet. She has 3 pairs of slippers that fit her right now. She has a pair from when her brother was little, a pair from when her sister was little, and I totally forgot that I had those slippers, so I bought her new ones. When we switched her to a bed, we took quite a bit of her toys out. We kept this basket that has stuffed animals and blankets, and then we kept another little bucket which has just a few toys. I just didn't want her getting into her toys and playing when she was supposed to be sleeping. Here, I'm just organizing some of her dress-up clothes. Her and her sister dress up all the time. It's kind of an everyday occurrence. I thought about getting a clothing rack to put all of her dress-up supplies on. This one is only about 20 bucks on Amazon, and she does have a space by her bed that I could put it, so that might be one of her birthday presents. I need to go through her dresser in a different video, but here I'm just stocking up her pull-ups. She is potty trained, but she does need this at night still. I'm also going to remove the diaper changing pad. I haven't used it in a while, but I could not get one side of the strap out from underneath the dresser. I thought about just cutting the strap, but I might want to either donate it or sell it, so I ended up having my husband come and get it off for me, but I just threw it behind the dresser so I can finish cleaning. I found this dresser from IKEA. I love it and I think it's so cute, but it did get these marks on the top and we were really gentle with it, so it might not be the best quality. Her light bulb and her lamp has been out for a couple months, and for some reason I just keep thinking I need to switch it, and I finally did. That is just mom life for you. It just seems like so hard to keep up with everything. Does everyone else feel like that? I'm sure you all do. My last step is always to vacuum, which is my favorite. My husband and I always fight over vacuuming. It's just so rewarding. I love seeing the vacuum lines and it just kind of completes the whole room. Her crib has been taken apart in our hallway for the last 2 weeks, so I'm finally taking it downstairs to our basement and I'll eventually put it on Facebook Marketplace to sell. I will vacuum the hallway, then I'm going to move on to my 7-year-old daughter's room. This is the next day, and of course I am starting with opening up her blinds. First, I'm going to wash her bedding. Literally the next day, she woke up with influenza A, so I will need to wash her bedding again. It's been a few days now and she's starting to feel better, so I'll need to do a good disinfecting in her room. Usually my first step in her room is to collect all the stuffed animals laying around her floor. She is a huge stuffed animal lover, and as you can see, it's overpiling. I'm just going around picking up random things off her floor, under her bed. She drew a shadow picture from Sonic 3. Next up is her nightstand. This just always seems to get to be a mess. Things just get piled on top, shoved in drawers. So I'm just going through, organizing it, and wiping it down. Just like her sister, she has books scattered everywhere in her room, so I'm just going to go through those as well. Of course, on the shelf, it needs straightened too. I randomly started seeing some board books that should be in her sister's room, so I decided to take some of those out to put in there. I really do need to go through her books and update them. Some she has outgrown, others she hasn't. She's 7, so she's learning how to read, but it's a little bit of a struggle for her, so we're trying to work on that. Next, I'm moving to the top of her bookshelf. This just gets to be a mess too. I really would like to get a makeup vanity that also doubles as a desk for her in her room, maybe for her birthday, but that's not until September, so we'll see. I also have just random storage containers on here. I really need to get on Amazon and see what I can find for everything. She also has nail polish, hair clips, things like that in her bathroom. I thought this I Heart My Mom note card was just so cute. I love seeing that. This is blurry, but there was random things in her Target shopping carts. I have this basket I found at Target a couple years ago, and I love it to store her blankets in. She also made her own Valentine's Day chain, so I'm just setting that on that bookshelf. Here's more random clutter on her dresser. I try to have her keep up with cleaning, but it is a struggle with her. Next, onto her closet. You can hear my deep sigh when I see it. Her closet is always the worst. Things are just dumped out. It is overwhelming. I just take everything out and start sorting it. And I will say she helps me with this all the time. I have her do most of her cleaning, but today I decided to tackle it all myself just to get it reorganized and in a little bit better shape. Her room can get like this after just a day. It just happens so fast, and I try to work with her on cleaning up with something when she's done with it before moving on, but I don't know. It is a struggle. I keep most of the toys that she currently plays with in her room, but we do have toys kind of scattered throughout the house. We have a dining room / toy room, and then a few bigger toys in the basement. And like I said, my 2-year-old toys are not in her room, so things like blocks, animals, Magnetiles, Hot Wheels cars, Little People, all of that stuff is either in our dining room kind of hutch thing and in the basement. I love this little wall hook that she has in her room. I hang up her backpack and hat, then her sheets are done, so I'm ready to put them back on the bed. And I had this totally messed up. I thought I had it right and had to completely redo it. Once again, my favorite part, vacuuming the room. I love this vacuum. I have a cordless Dyson, but it just doesn't do as good of a job as this vacuum. Sadly, I forgot to take final videos of the room, so here's my videos from my short format content. It feels so nice and clean. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, I'd love it if you subscribed.